Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, a good week. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for coming out. Um, my name is Blaze, and today I want to talk to you about my favorite genre movies again, which is, of course, a genre that I did not make up, and it's movies set in empty cities where the villains do acrobatics for absolutely no reason. So in my last video, I talked about Highlander, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Blade Runner. That's right, baby, another movie title with ER at the end. This movie's got everything you could ever possibly need. Harrison Ford, snakes, neon lights, and as we all know, those are the three building blocks to make any good movie. If your movie doesn't have those three things, what are you doing? I'm in film school, I'm qualified to say this. But no, seriously, I do like Blade Runner. It's one of the first movies I watched as probably a 15-year-old, and I was like, movies are cool. And now I'm a film major, so dangerous path. But Blade Runner does have some scenes that haunt and vex me. Some of them aren't fun to talk about, but the one I want to talk about today is fun, I swear, I promise. Hold on. This is the part in the video though where I need to go, if you don't want Blade Runner spoilers because you haven't watched the movie in the year 2020, this is the part where you have to click off the video. But also, can I just ship you the DVD? What are you doing? You don't have to live in fear anymore. I can mail it. You can watch the movie and it will all be over. Okay, anyway. Okay, if you stuck around after the spoilers but you don't really remember what happens in Blade Runner, Blade Runner is a person who hunts replicants, who are androids that look like people and act like people, and you can't tell that they're not people except for if you're a Blade Runner or you do these super intensive weird questioning tests. And the part of the film that haunts me, and will forever haunt me probably, is pretty much the whole end of the movie, but specifically with the character Pris. This is her. Yeah, so I think you get the vibe. So besides Pris being an absolute fashion icon who walks so Gerard Way could run during the revenge era of My Chemical Romance, she's also a villain who does acrobatics, because that is what we are here for. The deal with replicants is that they're really close to human, but they're not, so I think part of the acrobatics is showing kind of an uncanny valley type deal, but it doesn't really land for me. It's just really bizarre. So I think this is kind of supposed to come off as an intimidation tactic. It would definitely work on me. I would be terrified, I would want to leave, I wouldn't put myself in this situation to begin with. But it doesn't really work out for Pris, because this is pretty much her last living action, because Harrison Ford's character has a gun, very Indiana Jones of him, and he pulls it out and he shoots her. So after Pris gets shot though, the scene keeps going, and she has kind of a seizure, she malfunctions. I'm gonna show you the clip, but I do want to say there's flashing lights, kind of strobing effect from here, so if that is something that you're sensitive to, I will put a time code to skip to. So yeah, here's Pris dying. It's both disturbing and funny, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, my brain just doesn't know what to do with anything in this scene. I know she's like in pain and dying, and it isn't funny, but it is funny, and it reminds me of like a haunted house, like community theater production haunted house. You go in, you're walking around, everything's like pretty chill, but like, yeah, you're on edge. You get into one room and there's just a woman like doing this on the floor, and you have to carefully walk around her, and you just have to live with that. Unfortunately, a lot, like with Highlander, the acrobatics for these villains, there's not a lot. I mean, she has some other scenes in the movie that are interesting, but this is the one that always sticks out to me and makes me go, why is that there? So let's talk pros and cons. Pros, I mean, it's villain acrobatics, but it's also just like a very lasting image. Like, it's something from the film that sticks with me. At the same time, no one ever talks about it. It's very bizarre. It's just there. It's just there. That's the con. It's just there. I want more or less, and this isn't it for me. I do think the fact that I just feel like there was more for her character to give than just getting shot is enough for me to lower my rating. So I think I'm gonna have to give Pris a 5 out of 10 snakes. That's gonna be it for me today, but let me know down in the comments, did this scene stick out to you when you watched Blade Runner, either for the first time or like on a rewatch? Also, let me know if you have any movies that you love with villain acrobatics in them. I'd love to hear about them, loved hearing about the ones you guys suggested last time. Anyways, I hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!